Okay, here we go. Welcome back to some more Mass Effect 2 Legendary Edition. Hope you're all doing well, having a great day, that you had a great weekend, did something fun, relaxing. So remember, this is male Shepard, Adept, Paragon, although I've got Paragon and Renegade bars full. I romanced Ashley in the first one, romancing Miranda on this one. So we are here in the Shadow Broker base, as you can see. I'm now going to show you the whole place. There's going to be a little cut and paste here as well, where I show you where I get all four, or I think all three. I got the submachine gun off screen, I think, of the delivery pickups and all those investment opportunities. So that will be over here. Okay, so as this here, I got the submachine gun one. I just wanted to show you how I get the others, and then also this, so you can see here what it's like. So mission report ready. Success! Have ambushed the colony raiding pirates. Okay, so here's another one that's ready. Failure. That's a new one, that's a new one. There's a report. Successful! And then there's the other one that's a report. Another success. Cool. So now you can just read there. And then I'm just gonna see if I can get the next thing over here. Okay, so there I've got the shotgun one. Oh, I did check. It is shotgun, sniper rifle, submachine gun, and assault rifle. It's not for pistol. And we've got 5,000 palladium as well. So I just wanted to show you that in the video, that you know what it looks like. Okay, so another day, and I'm just going to see if I can collect my stuff again. Yeah, there we've got the sniper rifle. And is that 10,000 platinum? Very nice. Okay. It seems like it has to be 24 hours from when you first activated that thing. It's not like if you activated it one time and then waited a day and then activated, say, for example, 2 hours later the next time, then it's because I'm here now and it's not the same time as what I collected the previous day. So, but I'm just speculating. I've got no idea. And we can see this is also new. Mission report. These might be the same, so you might go through a walkthrough and see which ones are successful and which ones aren't. Success! Now reporting live from the terminus system. Failure. Failure. Success! Okay, and as you see, these are the last two. Just read their... Okay, so that is it for today. So I'll show when I grab the last thing. I think it's the assault rifle. Okay, so this is day 4 of collecting these things. So let's quickly get these last ones. Success. Success. Woohoo! Okay, and then we should get this last one over here. And there we go. The assault rifle as well. And 2,500 platinum. Okay, so I'll be giving you the tour of this place now. Now before we... You can go talk to Liara, but before we do that... So something you can do here is the shutter control, same as you can do in the Normandy. Here you can... If you want, you can buy ESO mining company, so if you're really struggling to find something, but I would do this when you kind of clear this space map, because it is like how it shows there, help Jacob, help them, so it kind of clutters up the map. And you can actually do some research here. Like I says, it's like they want to make this another base or something. And your armor locker, so you can customize your gear as well, and your look. So if you want, you can change the music here.
Shepard, glad you stopped by. We don't get many visitors.
Take it easy. You've been through a lot.
You're probably right. I never did say thanks for the rescue.
Liara never gave up on you, Farron. I just helped.
I'm still amazed Liara came for me. I'll never forget what either of you did.
I can log that in the archives for you, sir.
I see you met the secretary.
He does not like that road.
For 2 years, Liara didn't stop looking for you. You two must have been close.
She's a good friend. Better than I deserve.
How are you holding up, Farron?
I'll be all right. I wasn't always strapped into that interrogation chair. Drell can mentally escape into old memories. It came in handy on the bad days.
How many times did the Shadow Broker hook you up to that contraption?
A lot. It gets fuzzy. He made the guards watch, as an example.
The poor guy.
What will you do now that you're a free man?
I want to help Liara rebuild this place. But after that...
Your schedule's getting full, sir. Let me sync it to your Omni tool.
No thanks, I'm fine.
How did you and Liara both end up looking for my body?
Cerberus headhunted me and Liara to steal your body from the Shadow Broker. I was working for the broker at the time, and he's the one who scraped up your remains in the first place.
What turned you against the Shadow Broker?
He started working for the Collectors. You weren't their first victim. I was an information trader, not a slaver.
Scraped up your body, that sounds lovely.
How do you think Liara's doing as the new shadow broker?
Operations are almost fully recovered after a slight dip in efficiency.
Ever since we repaired the network, Liara's been glued to the archives. I caught her sleeping at her desk more than once. She's busy, but I think she likes it that way.
Looks like you've made a friend.
The drone follows everyone. I don't know why the broker kept it around.
I'm a shell for a specialized data processing VI, custom built to your specifications, Shadow Broker.
It helps coordinate the network's massive information feeds, but it could use a different interface tone.
You deemed my default personality sufficient for your needs, Shadow Broker.
I wish it would stop calling me that.
I can see how that would get annoying. That is everything.
Take it easy, Farron.
Thanks.
So if you're having fun with me exploring the Shadow Broker base and had fun with the missions and stuff, or any of the other videos, and you haven't yet, remember to subscribe, enable notifications, that bell button so you know when I post, hit a like, let me know that you like the videos, and then you can always leave me a comment. Okay, so here you can actually see video archives. This is actually pretty important, so just do this once at least.
What is this console?
This is the video surveillance access point. I've queued up the archive footage you requested on your last visit, Shadow Broker. Aria Talok, Omega.
Okay, so you can pause it, you can zoom in, and you can zoom out. I wonder if that is... No, I don't think that's Anto. But as you see, it's like just a repeat short clip. It's almost like a GIF, or however you say that. And you can pause it as well if you want. But anyways, you can go next.
Emily Wong, Citadel.
That's the one we helped with. The reporter that we helped with the cases in first one.
Fred Mazai, Citadel.
I wish you could hear what they're actually saying.
Donnell Udina, Citadel.
He said something he didn't like.
Armando Bailey, Citadel.
This poor guy does not look happy.
David
It
Anderson,
stays zoomed in.
Citadel.
Okay. He's meeting with a Cerberus agent.
Praetor Gavon, Omega.
That's the Warchuk killer.
Kalisa bint Sinan Al-Jilani, Citadel.
And this is what we all want to do with her. She went flying.
Keeper 20, Citadel.
That is kind of creepy. Why is that Krogan dead there?
Matriarch Atheta. Ilium. Erdnot Torsk. Tachanka.
This one's pretty horrible.
Elias Kellam. Omega. Jacob Taylor.
Oh,
Normandy SR2.
come on! Kasumi would love this. And we can zoom in even.
Subject 0. Purgatory. Ship now defunct.
She is pretty awesome. And that's her escape there.
Aria Talok.
Okay, and
Omega.
that's that. See, that's what I mean. It's like they want you to come back here, but like I say, it's fuel every time. It kind of doesn't work. But the place looks cool. So then, something you can do here that you can't do on your ship is advanced training. So you can reset your people's skills for 1000 EZO. Thane is one of them. See, this is what I hate. And now he's got 1 point left. And Garrus. So with Garrus, probably as much as I like the armor piercing ammo, I'm probably going for concussive shot and overload. And then lastly, you can go to dossiers over here. So now you can go through all this and check all of them. You can read this, I'll go through it. But extranet activity, personal correspondence. High partner connection, okay. She's actually just looking for love for someone. Disconnect. Disconnect. There's one between Oriana and Lawson. That's a long one. See, some of them are pretty long. Yeah, this miracle correspondence is actually pretty sad. So she was thinking about like pregnancy, and apparently she can't get pregnant. And there's more than Solus as well. SDG record. It's another long one. Oh my word. Okay, that's luckily not that long. Check a daily workout routine. Sorry, there. I think this might be the letter he sent. That's sad. Subject 0. And she actually submitted some poetry. Pretty intense. Oh, this is also another horrible one. This is how they got her for Pragia. And Saeed and Kelly's talking. He's boasting about one of his missions. Some of these are pretty funny. And his visor is like awesome. It's actually got an audio link that plays music per user request. There you can read what it is. Okay, transmission log. That's of her children. And inventory. She's given everything away, more or less. Personalized happy birthday mum travel mug with photo of Samaran children. Handle cracked and repaired, some glue marks visible. Talizora. Here's how she contacted the shadow broker that first time when we meet her on the Citadel. Fist, that was the person's name. We helped that reporter with Fist and the traffic at the Citadel. This one is about like the mission on Aestrom, I think, or the one on Horizon. Aestrom, yes. This must be a hard type of letter to write. Jacob is perfect. Oh my word, she is smitten. Different ways to kill different species. Oh, this is actually from Dr. Trakwas. Like I said, pay attention to grunt searches, especially some of them will be like mentioned in speeches, I think. Tyrannosaurus Rex. Dinosaurs. There's another search one. Search sharks. Old Man and the Sea. And then stuff he ordered. Okay, so here's Cerberus, everything about them. And go through the activity highlights. So there's when the facility of Praga was constructed. Wow, okay. Some of these things might be of that Ascension and the other book. Okay, cool. And there's Admiral Kohoko begins investigation of suspected Cerberus activities. Okay, so here's actually a profile of the elusive man. Now, cigarettes smoked today 4, drinks consumed today 7, daily skyball score, 5th consecutive perfect game. Okay. Now, there is the interesting thing, sexual liaisons. He is a player. I mean, just look at that. And then messages sent. Okay, we've got Captain Bailey as well. We even have some Ariotaloke things. It's just too much over here. Well, that's kind of sad. Okay, and then this one is also pretty interesting. So here you can read how it more or less happened. So this is the first shadow, or the one before the Yogg. See there, remove operative Keklu immediately. He is too dangerous to leave alive. Engage only with numerical superiority. And then the next message, operative Clue is no longer a problem. Discontinue code changes and resume normal activity. I want a status report on all operations by the end of the next solar day. Shadow Broker out. So his plan backfire there. Okay, we've got a codex update. You can just read about the Yogg. 8 eyes. Okay, cool. So you can talk to Liara as soon as you come in here the first time, but I'll do it now and progress it from there.
How are you doing, Liara?
I'm a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. The Shadow Broker had more resources than you can imagine. Here, come on over. He had top-level access to the Turian and Asari governments. And more than one Solarian Dalatros traded intel. And now it's ours.
You're not gonna turn into a recluse with creepy information on everyone in the galaxy, are you?
I can understand the temptation. I've got all the secrets of the galaxy at my fingertips. Give me 10 minutes and I could start a war. But I've got a purpose. Helping you stop the Reapers. That will keep me honest. You know, relatively speaking.
That conversation is a little bit worrying and strange.
If you're in over your head, we could just crash this thing and walk away.
That's just it. In a way, I feel like I belong here. Working on my own, I was always hunting for leads. With the Shadow Broker's resources, it's about organizing, cataloging. I've got everything, Shepard. This is a dream job. Although, the location could be better.
Have you found anything useful yet?
The Shadow Broker knew about the Reapers. Perhaps that's why he offered to help prove Saren's guilt to the Council.
He didn't want Saren to succeed.
He also knew that the Collectors were Protheans, repurposed to be Harbinger's puppets. There's even some data on the Protheans. I think he knew what was coming and was looking for a way to survive.
Why was he still looking at Protheans? They gave us the warning and the conduit at Ilos, but we've used those.
The Shadow Broker seemed to think there was more out there. Perhaps the Protheans had other plans. Or maybe he was just grasping at anything that offered some hope.
How'd you know what the Shadow Broker was?
I didn't. I had no idea what to expect when we finally found him. But I researched pre-spaceflight cultures during some of my Prothean studies. I know a bit about the Yogg. There's more on the terminals if you want to look. They're a fascinating culture, and a terrifying one.
How's Farron doing?
As well as you'd expect, after 2 years of intermittent torture.
You gonna be okay?
I don't know. He wants to work, so I'm letting him help. Maybe it takes his mind off it.
This is a little bit strange, especially it's probably more for if you're in a relationship with her.
So, you and Farron?
No. He's been through a traumatic ordeal. He's emotionally fragile and needs to heal. He's very grateful to me for saving him. But it would be irresponsible of me to take advantage of that.
It was good talking with you, Liara. Let me know if you need anything.
I think what I need right now is a friend. I can't leave for too long, but spending all my time on this ship. Maybe next time you come by, I could come up to the Normandy.
Let's go now!
That sounds great. Why don't you come up now?
Okay, thanks. I'll be right there. Just give me a minute.
Did you enjoy the tour?
Yes, it's a beautiful ship. And I ran into Joker. He seemed happy to see me. Although, he did ask if I'd embraced eternity lately.
Of course he did.
I also spoke with Dr. Chakwas. I'm glad she's doing well. I brought you something. It took some digging, but I recovered your tags.
But these aren't mine anymore!
I thought I'd never see these again.
They changed hands more than once. Do you remember Admiral Hackett? He gave them to me so I could return them to you. He sends his best and hopes you're okay. So, how are you doing, Shepard? I mean, really. Not what you tell your squad to keep morale up.
I'm frustrated, I'm hopeful, I'm worried.
Between you and me, I have no idea how we're gonna do this. I'm doing everything I can, but...
You've done more than most. There wouldn't be a man, woman, or child left on Horizon, if not for you.
It was a damn setup.
I saved some of them. Not enough. And the collectors will keep hitting colonies until I stop them.
So you'll stop them.
And here I thought it'd be difficult.
You'll get the job done. You always do. I just don't know what comes next. So tell me what you want. What are you fighting for? The future of humanity, as evidenced by the perfect Miss Lawson?
So I guess this depends on who you're romancing, what she says here. Yes, life everywhere.
I guess I'm fighting for us. All of us.
That's a lot of responsibility.
People are messy, awkward, sometimes selfish or cruel. But they're trying. And I'm gonna make sure they have a chance.
I hope the galaxy proves itself worthy of the effort you're putting into saving it. I should get back to my base, but thanks for inviting me up, Shepard.
Come back soon.
Like, it seems like they're really going for a romance with Liara.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Okay, please quickly see if they've got anything to say.
Commander.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Let's just see. I don't know if it is, if I need that one upgrade
Commander.
more.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's good. Everything's upgraded and better than ever. If we're talking about the crew, you'd probably have to ask a people person.
Okay, cool. So I've done the upgrades that count. The one I've got left, the scanner one, is
That's it for now.
See you,
probably
Commander.
most useless one there is, especially in the legendary.
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Some other time. About to test new bioweapon. Not on us, of course. Didn't think I had to specify, but Joker got nervous. Anything else?
I'll let you work.
We'll be here if you need me.
Okay, so something that I forgot to show you actually is if you go to your captain's cabin after the crash site of the Normandy and you collected the helmet, there it is. Just something interesting and cool, I think. I don't think they've got anything to say.
Back for another lesson. Ever been to a Batarian prison? They don't trust you enough to sell you into slavery. That's where they send you. In there you got two choices. Bash your head open on the wall, or kill everyone between you and the exit. I knew this girl once, Asari. Good head on her shoulders. We had this whole thing going, until she sold me out to the blood pack. Put a sour note on the relationship. I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
And then just see if Kasumi's got something to say about it.
There you are. I usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change. Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius. Emphasis on the evil. The food's gotten better lately, though. I guess his reputation will take time to heal. I'm not really sure what to do with myself. Not much call for thievery aboard a ship. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
No messages for you, Commander.
Okay, that is going to be it for this video. I am going to complete most of the N7 missions in the next few videos. So going to see how many I can fit in and how quickly I can do them. I hope you're having fun. I had fun enjoying exploring the base with me, seeing what it's got and what it does and stuff. But be well, have a great day, and see you in the next video.